An introduction to your digital self. Have you ever stopped to think about who you are online? Is the person who posts funny memes, shares vacation photos, writes thoughtful comments on a forum, the same person who wakes up in the morning, brushes their teeth, goes about their day? It's a big question, and in our hyper-connected world, it's becoming more important every single day. We spend so much of our lives logged in creating content, consuming content, that we've essentially built a second version of ourselves. This version lives in the cloud on servers across countless platforms, existing as a collection of data and interactions. It's a version that can be seen by friends, family, potential employers, complete strangers. So who is this digital you, and what does it say about the real you? Let's break it down. Your digital identity isn't just your username profile picture, though those are certainly parts of it. Think of it more like a giant, ever-expanding collage. Every single action you take online adds another piece to this collage. Every website you visit, every item you buy, every video you watch, every person you follow contributes to the picture. Search history, location, data, cookies. Your browser collects it, all gets woven into the fabric of your digital identity. It's the sum total of all the data points that can be traced back to you, painting a surprisingly detailed portrait of your habits, your interests, even your beliefs for anyone or any algorithm that knows how to look. This digital identity is formed both consciously and unconsciously, which is a fascinating and slightly terrifying thought. The conscious part is what you actively choose to share with the world. Profile picture, where the lighting is just right. The witty bio, you spent 20 minutes crafting, posts you shared to project a certain image, smart, adventurous, funny, successful. You are the director of this show, carefully curating the content that you believe best represents who you are, or at least who you want to be. This is your public-facing persona, the highlight reel of your life that you've edited for your audience. But then there's the unconscious part, the digital breadcrumbs you leave behind without even thinking about it. Articles you click on out of fleeting curiosity, the amount of time you spend looking at a particular product, the political ads you happen to see. This data is collected by companies and platforms, often without your direct awareness, and it builds a profile that is arguably more honest, if less flattering, than the one you create yourself. This brings us to a deep philosophical question. Is your online self the real you? Some might argue that it isn't. They would say that our online personas are masks we wear. Theatrical masks, half classical, half digital pixels, carefully constructed facades that hide our true selves. In this view, the real you is the unedited, unfiltered person who exists offline, flaws, insecurities, contradictions. The online self is just a performance. However, there's another way to look at it. One could argue that our online selves are not fake, but are simply another facet of our true identity. After all, you are the one making the choices about what to post, how to interact. Those choices are driven by your genuine desires, values, personality. Perhaps the internet doesn't create a fake you, but instead provides a space where you can express parts of yourself that you feel unable to in your day-to-day life. For someone who is shy in person, an online forum might be the only place they feel comfortable sharing their deep thoughts, passions. Is that expression less real simply because it's typed instead of spoken? It's one thing to think about the digital identity you are trying to create, but it's another thing entirely to consider how that identity is actually perceived by others. You can spend hours crafting the perfect post, but you have absolutely no control over how it will be interpreted. The person on the other side of the screen doesn't have the benefit of your tone of voice, your body language, or the context of your mood. They are interpreting your digital signals through their own unique filters, which are shaped by their own experiences, biases, relationship with you. A sarcastic comment you thought was hilarious might be seen as genuinely hurtful by someone else. This creates a sort of digital hall of mirrors. You project an image of yourself reflected back through the perceptions of hundreds or thousands of people. Each person sees a slightly different version of you. Your boss sees a potential employee. Your grandmother sees her beloved grandchild. A complete stranger sees data points and makes a snap judgment. You are a multiplicity of perceived identities. Algorithms play a massive role in shaping how you are seen. So as we wrap this up, we come back to the big question. When you look at your own digital identity, your collection of profiles, posts, data, what do you see? Is it an accurate reflection of who you are? Or is it a deliberate creation designed for an audience? The answer is likely both. Your online self is a complex hybrid, a dance between your authentic impulses and your calculated performances. It is a story that you are writing about yourself, day by day, click by click, post by post. And it's a story that is being read, interpreted, co-written by friends, strangers, algorithms. It's important to be mindful of this process. Every so often, it's a good idea to perform a digital audit. Look at your profiles from the perspective of a stranger. What kind of story do they tell? Is it the story you want to be telling?